Thank you, Macy. Thank you for scanning that. I didn't want anybody, don't step in it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good day. You too.
Those are cute. Oh, Muldoon. They perhaps as well? They do. That's cool.
Hello to all my YouTube maniacs, and today I've got stuff to show you. I mean, there'll be footage showing me out there hunting before this, But yeah, I've gotten a lot of stuff since the last time I did a Tales from the Thrift. And I've got some creepy stuff too, for sure. I'm not going to go in any particular order with this because there's been so much stuff since the last time I saw you guys. Not to mention where my camera will shut off while I'm filming. So I may end up splitting this into two. But I'm just going to get right into this. One of these things that I ended up finding while I was out there hunting, and this was during the time frame that Target was clearancing all of this sort of stuff out. I ended up finding, and I apologize if I've already shown you guys this stuff before, but I don't think I had. I ended up finding Robert Muldoon, Dr. Ian Malcolm, Dr. Alan Grant, and Dr. Ellie Sadler. See, I didn't care that the packaging is banged up because I planned to take them out of the package anyway. So, there's those. And I had also found at Walmart, this was on clearance for $5. It was either $4 or $5. I got that Stygimymus, also known as Stiggy. Once again, I'm more than likely going to take that out of the package. Usually I'm an in-package collector, but in this case, since the packaging is so banged up, I didn't really care. I also... my sister picked this up for me, and I absolutely love the color on this. It is a Spitter from Jurassic Park. And you can actually fill it up with water, and it's pretty much a squirt gun. But it's really cool. I love the colors on it. Alright, next bit of stuff that I found is, well, let's see. Okay, I guess we'll do the flea market items. Now, this year I didn't find a lot at the flea market. I wish I would have, but I mean, it's hit or miss. There'll be another one in the fall. And hopefully I'll be able to make that one, but I'm supposed to be going down to my cousin's at some point during the fall. So I don't know if it'll line up, but I mean, if it doesn't, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, I'm going to show you guys, girls, whoever, everyone, what I picked up at the flea market. Let's see, I've got a Definitely Dinosaurs dinosaur. Funnily enough, if you go back and look at my other videos, I picked this same dinosaur up a few years ago. I got it for I think I bought it for $2 this year. I thought that the joints were better on this one, but they're about the same as the one that I found previous. It must be a thing with this line. I also found some Definitely Dinosaurs figures. They go with this. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the saddle, but that's actually a girl cave woman. And I think she's the only one that was in that line. Got kind of a Smurfette situation going on there. I picked this up. I wasn't really sure about these, but I thought they were kind of neat, and I love birds, so. Got a yellow owl, a blue owl, and a really tiny owl, and another plastic owl. I don't know what these go to. I just thought they were cool. Paid 50 cents for the bag. Alright. I got this from some ladies that I usually visit at this flea market, and it's a blow mold witch type of thing, but I think this actually went on, like, you know, those little candy wands that, you know, they have candy inside and then they'll have some weird thing on top. I think that's what this is. That's what it looks like to me. What else we got here? Oh yeah, okay. So this one, there's a little story with it. I was waiting in line to be able to look at this type of stuff, and there was a little kid ahead of me in line, and he couldn't decide what he wanted. Well, he knew what he wanted, but he couldn't have what he wanted. See, that's the car that goes with it. It goes on the back of the trailer. I really love these things. He couldn't decide what he wanted, and he was taking forever, and his sister was also picking, and, I mean, that's fine. I wasn't upset about that. it was just funny to watch the parents trying to get him to decide on what he wanted. Anyway, I bought this from the vendor where the kid couldn't decide for $1. So that was a really good deal. At least I thought so. And second to last, but definitely not least, is this next batch of stuff that I found at these two ladies that I always go to at the Clare flea market. They're really nice, and they've always got some interesting stuff. I don't know if anybody watches these videos, from the flea market, but if you do, hello. So I have from Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or Excellent Adventure is where Lincoln appeared. Yeah, I've got Abraham Lincoln. I've got, this dude is from Police Academy, and he's from, I think, Kenner. Let me see. Yeah, no, Warner Brothers, but I don't know if it was Kenner that made these. I think it is Kenner. I got April O'Neil. It's like movie stars April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the movie. Not that great of a film, but, I mean, whatever. And we've got 2 Ghostbusters figures. Now, I got all of this stuff, all these figures I just showed you, for $8. I paid $1 per figure. These little guys included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know which one is 8. Oh, yes, I do know which one is 8. I've got him right here. Where is he? Rocky Rat Rock from Flintstone Kids. I got him for $1 as well. Apparently he's very rare, very difficult to find. But anyway, I wanted to get this this other little story in before I get to my next little segment here. I was at the table. I handed off my 8 figures to one of the ladies. She goes and sets it on the table, and this parent comes up, and she's got a little kid on what could only be described as a child leash. It's like a harness around their chest, and the hitch thing goes on the back. Well, the little girl wants to dive right into the toys that I'm buying, and her mother keeps trying to steer her away from what's happening. Like, there's 3 toy bins where I'm digging around, and, mind you, I'm a big guy, but I'm not taking up the space. That wouldn't mean that other people could not look in these toys. But no, she wants to dive into the toys that I'm buying. And every time the mother steers her away from those, she starts screaming and wailing. I was really confused by that. Like, I felt bad for the mom. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe the child was autistic or something. I really have no idea. But that was just another interesting, weird little thing at the flea market this time. There's always something strange. Alright, next bit. Now, I have to warn you all, before I show you this next item, if you're sensitive to dolls or anything particularly creepy, you might want to turn away from the video now, at least for this portion. I'll let you know when I take the creepy thing away. So, again, I was still at the flea market. We were at the very end. I come across this item, and I knew I just had to bring it home because more than likely, my cousin would want this item. I knew that right away, and when I saw it, I knew that it would fit perfectly with his decor. So, I talked to this little old man about it, and it's over there on a table, and I bring him over there, and I ask him, how much do you want for this? And yes, it's on screen now, so look away for right now, and once again, I will let you know when I take it away. It is a Jolly Chimp, which I suspect comes from the 1960s. He's got some damage on the back of him. His clothes is a little messed up. He doesn't work. I put batteries in him, tried to get him to work. He doesn't work. I figure Jimbo can probably get him to work. He actually is stamped made in Japan. by OK Toys. I'm going to assume that's or CK Toys. Let's see. CK. All right. But yeah, that was the best find of the flea market this time. I don't know its value because the value for these things is all over the place, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be giving this to Jimmy anyway. So there you go, Jimbo. That's what he looks like in person. You'll see him in the fall. All right. All right. Scary Monkey's gone. You can come back to the video if you want to. Now, the last bit of stuff that I have to show is a combination of some thrift finds. So I'm just going to bring the box up here. It's easier that way. Now, we have this Card Captor Sakura camera. It's like a Viewmaster type of thing. It came out from Taco Bell years ago. And I guess they're really rare now, but I mean, it's rare to find it, but it's not rare as in really expensive. Next, we have, well, I'm sure you can see by looking at the box, I also found Waluigi at a thrift store out in West Branch. Got him and something, I think it was Garfield, for 37 cents. And I think I had put him in another video, I don't remember. But he sold, so it doesn't matter anyway. We won't have to see him again. Now, I'm sure you can see Legos, but I'll talk about them in a minute. I want to talk about this other stuff first. Okay, so I will get to the Legos in a moment, but I want to talk about this other stuff first. Okay, so I went to St. Vincent de Paul in West Branch, and no, wait a minute here. I'm getting ahead of myself. No. St. Vincent de Paul in West Branch was this. I found this there for $1, and it works as far as I know. It lights up, but I don't know if it will actually interact with the Wii. I need to check that. I actually have these up on my auctions right now, but I don't know, I don't know if they'll end up selling. I have them as is for parts, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, the other set of stuff here, we've got a Wii, like a classic controller, which I believe is a knockoff. This is a nunchuck for Nintendo, which I also believe is a knockoff, but I'm not 100% certain of that. Okay. And in that same bag, we have 2 more Rock Candy Wiimotes. And I have a Wii Motion Plus inside Wiimote. So, all 5 items here, I paid, I think it was $5 for. It's a really good deal, assuming somebody picks them up from me. Now, I was thinking, maybe I should start doing one of those things where I update everybody as to what sold this week. It would give me a reason to put out a daily or a weekly video at the very least. But if you like that idea, let me know. Now, I'm sure you're very, very interested in the Legos, so we'll get to those. I'm not going to be super thorough in going through them because there's a lot here. Although, now this is from 1992. It's called the Renegade's Raft, and it is in there. It is complete. These are like Lego boards that form a moon crater type of thing. There's only 3 of them here. Again, they came from the thrift store, local thrift store. All of this stuff also came from the local thrift store. And there's a whole bunch of Moonmen in here. There's a treasure chest. There's a pirate, a bunch of like pirate theming and all that. These 2 I also found at the thrift store in West Branch. This thing's from 76, I think. Yep, 1976, Lesney, made in England. It's a Matchbox toy. This thing's by Ziltrex or something. Hang on. Zilmex. It's a T408 Tiger 1 tank. Now, what did I pay for the massive load of Legos, might you ask? Well, if you are asking, I paid $2.99, and I stand to make substantially more than that, hopefully. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't sell everything that I find. I actually, like, I usually go by an 80-20 rule, but sometimes I break my own rules. Sometimes I have to keep stuff just because it's cool. Now, okay, so there's all that stuff. You've seen all that. And I got one more thing to show you guys. I found this lady on Facebook Marketplace, and she was selling some NES games. And the price couldn't have been better. She was asking $5 a piece. And I got these two games I'm about to show you for $10 total plus $6 shipping. So I wasn't too worried about the shipping though, because when I show them to you, you'll understand why. And mind you, this was posted at 11:30 at night, and nobody else had made an offer yet, I guess, so I got Castellian and Castlevania for $10 total. That's like probably early 2000s prices for games like this. Castellian is an $18 game, and Castlevania is a $27 game. So yeah, I will be keeping Castlevania. I haven't decided on Castellian yet, but that's it. That's all I have to show you guys right now. I hope you enjoyed the video, as always. Hope you'll come back. And I will see you all later, and take care. I'll probably be putting another one out soon, hopefully. All right, I'll see you all later.